it's not that he's tired of the game. He said that he has more coaching in him, but it's just time to move on and start something new with his life. And, that's pretty cool to be able to step away from something knowing that you've left a mark, in the history books.
Mm-hmm. At the end of the day, and I'm going to say it again, like the big question, bro, is who's next? Like who's going to fill those shoes? Because those are,
some big ass shoes.
Yeah.
Welcome back to another episode of Guys Being Dudes. This is going to be episode 47 for you guys. We thank you for listening or watching wherever you guys are. We truly, truly love you guys, and we're so thankful for you guys. But if you guys are new here, my name is Bernal. Right here to my right-hand side is Mr. Luke Sula. But, we're going to start this podcast off how I start off every single time, man. Mr. Sula, how's this Tuesday going for you, dude?
Dude, I don't actually wish that there was ever a down day because, I'm always having a great day. It's another great Tuesday, dude.
It's another great Tuesday.
Yes, sir. I'm happy to be here. I can't complain. Last week was eventful, bro. There's so much going on. We had Cinco de Mayo, Mother's Day, endless amount of sports.
Hey, whoa. You missed one.
What did I miss?
May the 4th.
Oh, May the 4th be with you. High key, yeah there were some turnouts around, going around. People love, the Star Wars vibe and all that. Yeah, there was a lot. But that's what I'm saying. Kentucky Derby, MLB going on. We had UFC. We had NBA playoffs. We got NHL. We got everything's going on like right now. Heat of the moment. It's crazy. There's so much we could talk about. This probably could be like a 4-hour podcast if we talked about everything.
No, dead ass.
But, I'm fired up. I'm firing. I hope you're having a great day, dude. So how was your weekend? How's everything going?
My weekend was good, dude. My weekend was good. No, we have a stellar podcast lined up for you guys today, but
it's always stellar, man.
No, always stellar, bro. Always stellar. But no, dude, this last weekend, like you said, there was a lot to do. There was a shit ton to do. I didn't get a chance to watch the UFC fights. I forgot what I was doing. I think I was taking pictures for my brother's prom. And dude, I was like, that's
prom
crazy.
Season. There you go. That's another thing.
Yeah, exactly, dude. That's crazy. It's because we're getting closer to the end of the school year right now. So there's kind of like the end of spring, almost summer, so like all the spring sports are starting to
summer's here damn near.
Dude, dead ass
because we got a handful of people are finishing up their school, and then like there's a handful of people getting ready to get done. So
dead ass. And like the weather's been weird though. Like, dude, outside right now is like 60 degrees, and then tomorrow's gonna jump 10 degrees, and then like literally every day it jumps 10, and Sunday will be 100.
Yeah, it has been nice though, I will say. And like I don't know what it is, but Mother's Day, bro, I'm telling you, it's always like spectacular on Mother's Day. Like the weather-wise, it's always just beautiful. It's a little windy, but it was nice.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you know what I did this last weekend, actually? We had a yard sale. Lauren's family had a yard sale, dude. We got up at 6 a.m., went, hung some signs. Bro, it is unbelievable. If you guys have some junk in your freaking garage, that stuff is sellable. You're probably going to get $1 or $2 off it, but dude, it just put out some signs and they will come.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I'm dead ass, bro.
I believe it 100%.
They sold furniture sets for like $100. And like, come on, at a yard sale, $100 for a furniture set, dude, they come swoop that shit up.
Dude,
real
people
quick.
will come pick that shit up, bro. I'm not gonna cap, bro. When I used to live in Dinuba, right? We used to live in the country, dude, like country. And it was just like we had one road, and it was like to get to our road and everything, or to our house. And bro, whenever we just like we knew we couldn't sell this thing, but we were just trying to get rid of it, bro. We just put it out right in front of the road. It'd be gone. Like we never see someone take, but it'd be gone right off the bat.
Gone.
We know every single time. So we just put some shit out there. Boom. We already knew. That's what I'm saying. Yard sale. People love that stuff, bro. As long as it's not like destroyed, people are still going to use it.
Absolutely. Because they take it to the cherry auctions.
Yeah.
And they get a little bit more.
A little bit more. They, trade off some things that they might need.
Yeah,
just
exactly.
Case may be.
But hey, no, we want to, before we continue to, with the show, we want to give a, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. I know, I can recall so many times growing up where like my mom would bring me lunch when I was hungry, or like just take me all like the baseball games and everything. Both my parents, but it's Mother's Day. Father's Day is coming up, I'm pretty sure, right? But no, dude, I could just recall so many times where my mom was just there for me, And I love you, Mom. Thank you for everything that you've done. And my grandparents, our grandparents, all the moms out there.
The moms are great.
Moms are great.
Yeah.
Moms are great.
They get it done.
They get it done. You guys are amazing. We hope you guys had a great Mother's Day. You guys got some flowers, and you got to spend some family time.
Hopefully, got some time off the feet.
Yeah.
Maybe, didn't have to do too much. The kids, maybe did some things.
Hopefully the kids maybe cooked breakfast or got breakfast, at least something that you do on the normal day basis that you didn't have to do that day would be.
Or you might be more on the sentimental side and just, want a nice love, nice loving hug from the kids. And, it might just be there. And, but yeah, shout out the moms. Happy Mother's Day. You guys rock. I mean, think about it. We wouldn't be here without the moms. So
for real, bro.
We're
for
here.
Real. And, speaking of love, make sure you guys, this is crucial. Make sure you guys tell your loved ones you love them. Yeah. Because you never know what could happen, dude. Some things we're just
Tomorrow's
not
guaranteed.
Of. Exactly. You know what I mean? So make sure you guys are always telling your loved ones that you love them.
On top of love, though, I mean, if you're here right now, might as well go love this podcast right now. Go ahead and go drop a like right now, right?
You might as well.
Yeah, might as well. And we're speaking of love, might as well go do it.
Spread the love, man.
Yep. Hey, but I got something for you because, bro, I saw this at the beginning of the week and, well, it is the beginning of the week, but I saw this last week and I was like, damn. This is kind of good. This is, I'm wondering, what you wanted, what you would think about this. So I saw something and it's going off the nature vibes. We're talking nature animals.
Okay. So like some wilderness shit.
Oh yeah. Very wilderness shit. Like Yosemite shit right here.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So we're speaking, I want to know who'd win. Who's winning between a silverback gorilla and a grizzly bear? Who do you think?
That's easy.
Why is that easy?
Dude, a grizzly bear will defeat a silverback gorilla 100% of the time.
Why?
Bro, those things are so aggressive. You do not want to get in the fucking way of a grizzly bear.
What about a silverback gorilla?
Yeah, they're I feel like those guys are gentle giants. Like I see those guys on Twitter playing with beach balls. Like I don't see like they're caged. Like they're hanging on ropes. They're fun. They're
silverback.
Fun guys.
I'm talking about in the nature. They're not in a cage, P. They're in just nature, bro. They're out in their territories. Bro, I'm telling you, a silverback gorilla is winning every time. Dude, I did a research project on a silverback gorilla back in like freshman year, man.
Bro, a grizzly bear has claws.
So?
They have 20 claws.
You realize how strong a gorilla is, though?
Yeah, but a grizzly bear is stronger and faster.
Nah. No, it's not.
Yes, I will put money on it.
No, dude, it's not faster.
Dude, 1,000% it's faster.
No,
have you never seen? I feel like you've never seen a grizzly bear run at full speed.
I've seen a grizzly bear in person when I went to Montana.
Yeah, but it probably wasn't like. It probably wasn't running. It wasn't aggravated.
It was just sitting there, but
bro. Okay,
bro, have you not ever seen a gorilla? Do you not know a silverback gorilla?
Yeah, those big ass motherfuckers, dude. Those things are huge.
Yeah,
those things are massive.
Okay, so yeah, they're massive, big. They're fucking. But silverback gorilla are some of the most dominant fucking gorillas out there, bro.
I understand that, but you understand that not only does a bear walk, but it could stand and fight.
Care.
And when it stands,
that's what gorillas do
8
too.
Feet tall, bro.
Dude, okay. Now you're speaking the same things that gorillas do, bro.
A gorilla is probably 6 feet tall.
It doesn't matter, bro. It doesn't matter.
So you're saying if there was a 6'6"
bro, I've
dude
seen
in the UFC
some fights,
fighting
bro. I watched
4 foot.
We're not talking
dude.
about this. We're talking about gorilla versus a grizzly bear, dude.
And I'm telling
I've
you,
seen videos of them, bro, and I'm telling you, a silverback gorilla is fucking them up every time. Every time. You guys comment.
I guess we're just gonna have to agree to disagree.
Comment down below what you guys think. Do you think a gorilla is winning, or you guys think a grizzly bear is winning? I don't know. I'm firm on the silverback gorilla. I've seen videos. I've done research project.
You've seen videos?
I've seen videos of this shit happening.
Of a grizzly bear fighting a
I've seen
gorilla.
Some fights just occurring on YouTube. Look it up.
No,
I'll drop the link right up here. There. Silverback gorilla versus. It'll be there right now. I guarantee. All right. We'll flip topics here a little bit then, because I know this has happened to everybody. At least if you're listening, this has happened to you. I know it has. I know this happened to you. What about when an ice cube falls on the ground? You got a cup of ice or
I know exactly what I do when that happens.
You put it under the fridge little dispenser. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Yeah. Ice cubes come up. You pull it out. Boom, one falls on the ground. You kicking it or are you picking it up and putting it in the sink?
So that's actually funny because it depends. I guess it just depends on the mood, because I'm either kicking it underneath the fridge, and it'll just melt and it's it's gone like it never happened.
Right.
Or I pick it up and I'm like Kobe and I shoot it into the sink.
Yeah. See, I agree with you but there's some people who are like, no, you got to pick it up because it's going to get moldy. I'm like, yo, just a little piece of ice. Like,
it's just some water.
Yeah. But what do you, so it depends on your mood, you're saying? Like every single time it depends on the mood? Like what are you doing most of the time?
If I'm really lazy to where I just don't even want to bend down and pick up the ice cube, I'm just going to do a little kick.
Okay, so your own house, it's depending on the mood?
Yeah. Oh,
okay,
if
someone
I'm in
else's house?
No, I'm taking paper towel rolls. I'm cleaning that shit up. That's not mine. Technically, the house isn't even mine, but
yeah,
I mean,
right.
Come on. I get, yeah, that
shit happens at
shit
Filbert.
happens. Yeah. Oh, Filbert's
ice cubes can fall on the ground every now and then.
Oh, Teddy will pick
Teddy
it up.
will take
Actually,
care of it.
that's, oh my gosh. Now that I remember yesterday, that happened. I just let Teddy, I was like, Teddy.
Yeah, I don't know. Usually I'm picking it. I think majority of the time I pick it up.
Yeah.
I just toss her in there. I don't Kobe it. I just toss her. Because usually when I Kobe it, like slips out because it's all, slips out and it goes somewhere. And I'm like, fuck.
Hey, speaking of dogs right now, Teddy, I'm going to put the picture up on the screen. But my other dog, Lucy, dude, we come back last night or a couple nights ago from the Buchanan and Clovis West game. Dude, she was in our trash can in the backyard. Stuck in a trash can,
like,
bro.
The big ones?
Yes, one of those black, hefty trash cans.
How?
We don't know. We don't know. Dude, we got home. Dude, it was the saddest thing. I mean, she's 17 years old.
Yeah.
Her hearing's going out. You feel bad for the girl.
Her seeing has to be going out.
Oh, dude, she has cataracts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Cataracts on her eyes. And it's just like, dude, it's so sad. And when my mom sent us this photo, we're out at restaurants. She was just going home to let the dogs out. And we're at the restaurant having a good time. And then she sends this photo. And dude, I just feel like the worst dog owner, like in the entire world.
You might be.
Yeah. No, I'm up there. I'm up there for sure.
Hey, but I want to go back on the Mother's Day, when we were talking about all that stuff and everything. But, as a past player and everything, I think it's pretty cool to kind of go and see those no hitters and all that stuff happen, those things that don't really happen all the time, but especially at the college level. But to do it on like Mother's Day and all that, I think that's pretty sick. And you know who did that? Mr. Juaron Watts Brown over there at, Long Beach, bro. Did you see it?
Yeah, no, I saw that, bro.
Dude,
it's pretty epic.
Bro, I forgot how many Ks he was like.
16.
Yeah, 16. That's what I was going to say
16
17.
or 17.
Yeah, it was one of those, but dude, bro, dominated the game, bro. I remember I was at work, but I was scrolling through and everything, and I saw it right when the game ended. I caught the last end of the game. I was like, no freaking way. He just did it on Mother's Day, bro. Yeah. And like him and his mom, bro, dude. Yeah. Connection and everything. That's bro. That's got to be awesome.
It's a memory, bro. That they'll never
just
forget.
That memory and everything. Wow, yeah, that's awesome. Hats off to him for sure. I mean, dude, that team and alone, gritty, bro. That's a gritty team, and he's a damn good pitcher. He's shown it all freaking year, bro. Mm-hmm. And this time he really shined on a pretty special day, I think. Mm-hmm. So that's sick. So I wanted to congratulate Mr. Juaron over there because that's pretty sick, man. So, hats off to you, my friend.
But, yeah, no, absolutely, dude. Absolutely hats off to you. I wonder what his emotions were going like towards like the end of the game, like 8th inning, 9th inning. Because, I mean, he knows that it's Mother's Day. He knows his mother's in the crowd. He knows what he's doing. It's a pretty big deal, bro. Like, I mean, I'm sure all pitchers, maybe not in the major leagues, like a guy like Max Scherzer, if he was going through the 8th inning, like I'm sure it's just another inning. But to like a college guy, to a guy like our age, we're in the NCAA Division I. It's Mother's Day. My mother's in the crowd. I got a no-hitter going in late into the game. That's a big stage. There could be a lot of emotions going through a player's head. And, shout out to you, dude. I mean, you kept your composure and you were dialed in.
Yeah, that's the point of being a competitor right there. Because at the end of the day, because I remember, too, like, he's not thinking it. Like, yes, he is, but he's not thinking about all that at the time. In the 8th inning, he's not thinking, oh, it's mother. He's none of that. He's just thinking about the game. And then after, he's like, damn,
Yeah, no.
So, like, for sure, like, no, that's the point of proving that you can compete under those type of pressures right there.
Yeah, no, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's impressive. Mm-hmm. Like, very, very impressive.
Bro, I mean, it's history over there at Long Beach. He was first complete game no, and he's the first one at Long Beach to ever do that, and the second one in program history to throw a no-hitter. So, I mean, that's crazy. Like, I mean, that's sick to do in Division I baseball, bro. Because I mean, you go to high school and it's like, okay, like it's not easy to do, but like it's the percentages to throw a no hitter or a complete game in high school a lot higher than college Division I baseball. Because when you go to Division I baseball, what can everybody do? Everybody can hit, everybody can play, everybody can pitch, right? It's everybody knows that. So to be able to do that means you just shut down a team that they couldn't touch you, bro. They couldn't see. No, like it's just, that's crazy, man. So like I said, big hats off to you for sure.
Before we continue, what it reminds me of? Remember Dallas Braden's perfect game back in 2010 when he was with the A's?
Yeah,
dude, on Mother's Day.
That's right. Yeah,
it was on Mother's Day, dude. Same. It was amazing moment. His mother came on the field, gave him a big hug. I mean, it was
crazy. I think that was 12
it was awesome.
years ago.
Oh my gosh, I know, right? That's insane, dude.
Yeah,
That's
man.
insane.
Hey, leading on to the baseball, the guys, down over at Fresno City, man.
Tough
They're done.
one.
Yep.
Tough one.
Mr. Ron Scott and Fresno City Rams, after 34 years, it's finally done. It's over.
Mhm.
Lassen took it to him. They took 2 games out of the 3. And I went to the games. It was honestly, either Lassen was just underranked or they came out and played damn good series because they looked a lot better than being a number 11 seed for sure. I mean, they were gritty, bro, and they hit the ball. Their plate discipline was, it was good. Like they had great plate discipline, and that was the key differences to the game. They swung the bat at the right times, and just at times, I mean, the game 2, dude, that was back and forth. That was the craziest game I've seen in a long time, bro. It was like last one would score like 4 runs and the city would come back and score like 5 runs. The last one would come and score 6 runs. Freaking like, it was just crazy. Just back and forth all the way up to the end. But yeah, Lassen ended up pulling it off in game 3 and they're advanced to round 2. So yeah, Ron Scott, he officially said he's done. So that was his last game, his last, time as a Ram. I'm sure, like we said, he'll still be out there and everything. But the big question now, who's going to be the coach? Who's going to take his place? Dude, I've heard there's been over 600 applications for
I believe it.
Oh, I believe it too for that spot. I think at the end of the day, he's going to have the true final say. Like, not like the, yeah, I think he's going to have the final say. Like,
yeah, no,
for
1,000%.
Sure. Yeah, 1,000%. Like the final say for sure. But dude, it's crazy, man. I mean, the hard fought season for sure for the Rams. I mean, dude, I think they finished 32 and 12, I believe. 31 and 12. Yeah. 31 and 12, bro. I mean, that's a damn good season. They won conference.
For sure.
And I mean, bro, that state playoffs, that shit's tough, especially when you got a 3-game series and the pitching and everything. Like you could see game 2, like game 2 is a real strategy game. Game 1, you can go with your dude. And if he goes all game or 8 innings, pretty easy. But game 2, especially when they did the doubleheader style, it was tough because you really got to strategize between pitchers and all that stuff. And I think that's where Lassen kind of took advantage, because with the plate discipline, they were able to be very disciplined and force City to, throw more guys and force the pitchers to throw more pitches and force them to throw, the strikes. Well, when they were throwing the strikes or whatever, boom, now they're on top of it and they're hitting the ball, piecing it up and all that because they're ready for it. So that's just where the plate discipline came into play. But for sure, hard fought series. I mean, it was fun to watch. I mean, both teams, that was good baseball for sure. Yeah. So now we'll see next season, the Rams, man, Fresno City, what's next for them? There's a lot of guys leaving, so I think it's gonna be a whole new team next year. So we'll see.
I'm not sure if you saw, there was an interview after the game with Coach Scott, and he was just saying how, like, it's not that he's tired of the game. He said that he has more coaching in him, but it's just time to move on and start something new with his life. And that's pretty cool to be able to step away from something, knowing that you've left a mark, in the history books. He had 1,100 wins.
Yeah, 1,100 wins, dude. Like,
dude.
Bro, that's crazy. That's crazy. Right? I couldn't imagine being able to say I have 1,100 wins.
I know. And
I think I got like 13 under my belt as a coach.
We started counting ours. Dude, that's actually funny because, when we were coaching, remember Marcel and I would be like, Luke, hey, start keeping track of your wins because you're going to get there. Because, we were saying like how you're just going to be a head coach.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Wes, we went like 15-2 or something like that. So I got 15 wins under my belt.
You go, dude. That's a solid season right there. No, but dude, he said that, waking up today is going to be really weird. This is what he said in an interview, how, he's not going to be the coach of the Fresno City Rams anymore.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Like this morning, he woke up, and I know that that's the first thing he thought, because he said in the interview, he said it twice, and he was like emotional during it. And, damn, I couldn't imagine being involved with something this miraculous for 34 years, bro.
Yep. I mean, dude, like I've said before, the players and everything, the impact that he's left on kids, and the chances that he's allowed and opportunities he's allowed kids to grow and be there, be at that program, be a Ram and everything. Like, yeah, like you're saying, to wake up and not be a Ram coach anymore. It's like, all right, hey, but obviously he has something planned next, and he wants to enjoy the remaining of the retirement and all that. And now it's retirement. It's the fun life. Like now he gets to really enjoy. Now he gets to go out to a game and not have to stress, now he gets to go out to a game and have true, genuine fun, all those type of things. So at the end of the day, like, bro, like think about it. Like we're out of the game and all, but we still go to games. We're still part of it. He's still going to be a part of it, bro. He's been in it way longer than we've been alive, bro. Like there's no way he's just going to up and leave,
Right.
But like that, like at the end of the day, and I'm gonna say it again, like the big question, bro, is who's next? Like who's gonna fill those shoes? Because those are, I mean, it's not even the fact of like, you know, if people like it, or yeah, I guess it's just people like, but it's just those shoes to fill, bro. That's crazy, man. You're taking like you're taking Ron Scott, man. Yeah, that's big shoes to fill for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But
absolutely,
yeah, man. So we'll see who's next, but we'll move on. Let's talk about the MLB a little bit.
Mm-hmm. I'm liking it right now. I'm really liking it. There's a lot of the teams that we thought were going to be competitive are being competitive. Who was the first team to 21s? Mets, huh?
Yeah, Mets were the first to 20.
And you called that, dude. You called that shit at the beginning of the season. You're like, the Mets going to be one of the best teams in baseball this year.
They're there. I mean, Mets for sure. Like I said, but I'm still hard on the Blue Jays, man. I want them. They had a tough week. Had a tough little week and a half, I guess you could say. But they're still fighting. But yeah, for sure the Mets, bro. They're gritty. I don't know if you saw the Thursday game where they played the Phillies. They were losing like,
bro,
it was like 8-1 or like 7-1 or something like that.
Yeah, I saw that.
And then the ninth inning, they came back and scored 7 runs and freaking ended up beating them 8-7. Like I was like, damn, bro. Like that's just gritty all out, just playing raw baseball right there. Like that was good. Like I watched that too. It was crazy. I mean, they literally, it was just fucking, it was baseball. Like, I don't know like how to describe it. It was literally just like picture perfect baseball, bro. Mm-hmm. They're just base hit, you know, moving the guy over, base hit, scoring a guy, taking pitches, you know, plate discipline, everything that, you know, all the aspects that, you know, you need to become a good baseball player there in a good baseball team. They were putting it all into full effect, bro. They didn't want to lose that game, and they didn't lose that game. It was good for sure. Obviously, I mean, as a major league pitcher, they went through like 3 pitchers, I can't remember, but as a major league pitcher, you should be able to get out of that scenario.
Yeah, I guess it's pretty rare to see 7 runs put up in one inning.
In one inning like that, yeah, in the major leagues for sure.
Like it's just everything's got to go right because, like, dude, it's hard
or wrong.
No,
whichever way you're leaning, you know what I mean?
Yeah, no, but like, think about it, bro. Like, they scored 7 runs. It started off with Lindor's bomb.
Yeah,
the 2-run bomb. That set off. I think if he doesn't hit that,
he's having a good season.
Yeah, he went 0 for 18 though in his last like 18 at bats, but he finally cracked it. But he's still having a good season, batting near 300, maybe a little bit above it. But if he doesn't hit that home run and start the momentum, that I don't think they come back right there. That was crucial because then after that, it shortened up the lead and it was like, oh shit, okay, here we go. And then it was another hit, and then another hit, and then that. As soon as that happened, you saw everyone's mentality was the same at that point. Okay, get the next guy up. And I see so many times in, you know how I go and I do the music here at Buchanan, and I get to watch a lot of high school baseball, and I see there's so many times where there's like bases loaded and like 1 out, no outs, and the hitter's up, and you know, he doesn't have that mentality of, you know, just a base hit, a single works here, get the next guy up. You see them trying to launch the baseball, and it's like, dude, a pop out's not going to get us to go anywhere. So like seeing what the Mets did was unreal, bro. It was amazing. Like you said, it was great baseball. It was perfect baseball. It was like that freaking rule book baseball. If there was a guideline to how to play the game right, they did it right there.
I agree. Yeah, no, 100%. But I think going back to the high school point though, is like the Mets are like, to me, that, and that's why, like, or kind of going back onto Lindor, like that's why I'm saying he's having a good season. More of the point, like not even, you know, it's hitting, like, yeah, it's been a little, you know, 0 for 18, like you said, but I mean, the fact that like he is that energy, he's that fire, he's that, you know, he's really established himself on the team that, like, you know, I'm gonna get you guys going, like, you know, when you guys need me, I'm gonna fucking get fired up. So him hitting that bomb sets a different aspect, flips the switch for the guys, like, okay, let's go. You know, that's one. All right, let's get another one. You know what I mean? All that type of scenarios and everything like that. And I feel like kind of just with the way, you know, the high school is played and everything, like you're saying, it's just the fact that, and like we've heard before, is, you know, the way MLB is played, you know, they play it very lackadaisical. They don't play that hard nosed like we're seeing the Mets recently doing now. But it's just a different energy. Why? Because maybe Lindor's and a couple of other guys are bringing that energy to let's play some true baseball and all that. You know, but we have seen where the major leagues, you know, where they barely even run hard 90s, where all they're doing is trying to hit home runs, right? And then it correlates to the younger guys. You know, so I think it's just a little mixture of both, but for sure, like, you know, seeing what the Mets are doing, it's exciting, you know, see them And it shows that teams if they just put it all together, there can be some good teams roll out. So we'll see what's good. But dude, I mean, think about it. In the top 5 in MLB, you got all of both New York teams. You know, they're New York Mets and the Yankees. Both, I think Yankees have 19. They're probably just got their 20th win as we're recording. And then, you know, on East and West, then you got on the West side, you got freaking LA who's just tearing it up, bro. And they're saying that the NL West might be the best division in baseball right now.
Really?
So, you know, you got every team's above 500, you know, and I mean, the Diamondbacks are last, but and you know they are a shitty team, but I mean they're above 500.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, so you know we'll see. And then you know a lot of people are saying to watch out for the Padres. I don't think people should be watching out for the Padres. I think people should be watching out for the Rockies. You know, I mean,
the Rockies have the same record right now as the Giants as we are recording this.
Yeah, but I mean Giants, dude, they lost like 5 in a row and barely, you know, they got 2 against the Cardinals, but. I mean, I don't know what's going on with them, man. They can't be losing 5 in a row like that. Not when the Dodgers are hot like this. So it's all good. It's baseball. It's the beauty of the game. But, you know, Dodgers are still number 1, man. I hate to see it. But.
Hey, things always are like this, bro. 162 games. There's no ways that it can just only be like this, bro. We've seen the Dodgers go in terrible, terrible slumps, like a whole month of a slump, losing like half their games. Mm-hmm. And, you know, it's just the way baseball is, bro. Like,
I want to give it to at least the All-Star break to really see if the NL West, because I see it. I mean, player-wise and stat-wise and everything. And I mean, think about who the NL West have with all the players and everybody from the Giants, Cardinals, Padres, Dodgers, freaking, you know, all of them, bro. Diamondbacks, they got dudes. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, they could be, but I mean, I don't know. I just think that the Dodgers being the number 1, bro, I can't stand it.
It
hurts me.
Hurts you.
Yes,
hurts your soul.
Yeah. But at the other side of the LA Angels, we got Mr. Tyler Ward, Fresno State.
That's pretty amazing.
Dude, he's batting 364, bro. And I think last week he was player of the week. Mm-hmm. I mean, dude, that Angels team, I think, is putting it together. They're finally figuring it out. I think you got Tyler Ward, who's getting hot at the right time. Mike Trout, who's being Mike Trout. And Shohei Ohtani, who is now, again, you know, just doing great things, being Shohei Ohtani. And that Angels team, bro, they're figuring it out. I think they're 19-11. I mean, they're going to hit 22, you know, or 20 as well, you know. So what's next for them? Could they stay hot? Could they keep riding the wave high? Because I think they're second in their division right now. Mm-hmm. But I mean, and I forgot who's above them right now. But
I would love to see the Angels have a fantastic season and make a run in the playoffs. That'd be amazing. I mean, that's something that we've never seen.
Well, they could this year too.
Yeah. This is the year for them to do it. These next upcoming years for sure.
Yeah.
But you know, it's something new. You know, I like change, especially in sports like this. So always seeing a new team up in the playoffs is a great sight.
They're red hot. If their pitchers can stay throwing strikes, staying consistent, not allowing too many runs, I mean, they'll be good. I mean, bro, they won 11 of their last 15 games. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, bro, that's pretty good. That's pretty damn good. If you can do that consistently, you're going to win yourself a lot of ball games.
Absolutely. Noah Syndergaard, he's doing good. He had a couple rough games.
He's trying to find his groove.
That's exactly what I think. Once he finds his groove and once he's back to the normal Noah Syndergaard that we're used to, they're gonna be even more of a threat.
Yeah, or sure. He just needs to start using sticky stuff.
Dude, I'm convinced that it's starting to come back around the league because it's only a matter of time before someone figures out how to bend around the rules. And I think it's been long enough for people to find something. And I think they're doing it on their pants. Well, I think they're doing it on like their ass. There's something on their ass that I've seen Garrett Cole go back to a lot. Like every pitch, he'll be right here on his ass. Like he's like trying to dry his hands. He might be, that might be what he's trying to do. But look at the way he started the year. And look at the way things have just changed all of a sudden.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Because it's like, to me, it's like they know too. What's the number one thing? They know that all eyes are on them. You know what I mean? So it's just like, true. And they already got caught. So it's like they're either hiding it hella good. And I don't think if he's doing it, I mean, then Because I have seen those videos of him wiping his ass too right there. But like, I still don't know. Like, I think if they already got caught, he would try to be doing it at least a little more subtle, but fuck, who knows? I mean, at this point, maybe we just don't know, or maybe I just don't know.
We'll never know.
Who knows?
Yeah.
Yeah. But I know you mentioned you didn't watch UFC, but I kind of wanted to run it down because it was fucking a little crazy.
Yeah. I saw on Twitter and, like we were talking on the podcast, that it was a great great night of UFC.
Yeah, it was a great night of boxing overall. Boxing, fighting, combat sports, just everything overall, dude. Because, bro, UFC 274 was electric, bro. And to start it off, I mean, if you guys don't know, it was Justin Gaethje and Charles Oliveira was the main card head fight. But it started off in weigh-ins when Charles Oliveira didn't make weights. He missed it by 0.5, which is like...
So what happens there?
Well, so they still fight, but they don't fight for the belt now. Or so he can't win the belt, in a sense, if that makes sense. So he can still fight. He can still get the win. He can still everything, but he doesn't get the belt. So, But the biggest controversy and everything, the talk and everything was how are you a professional fighter? How are you all this? And how do you miss weight by 0.5?
That's what I was thinking right now.
Yeah. But like, it's not common, but like, I don't know. Like, I don't know what the deal is with that, like how he missed it. And he just like, he didn't really have much to say about it. And he was just like, it happens. I tried to do everything right. Like he was just saying like, we thought we did everything right. And, I guess like, yeah, 0.5, I don't know, but what'd you eat right before? Like, I don't know what happened with that.
Right. But there's gotta be something. Cause like,
yeah, 0.5 over. Yeah. Literally 0.5 over. And then he missed weight. So I don't know how that happened, and maybe we'll find out. But yeah, going on to that fight, dude, Justin Gaethje, I felt like Justin Gaethje could have pulled it off against Charles Oliveira, but I mean, bro, he's so nasty with the submissions. I mean, he did exactly what he's best at doing. And I watched the Full Send podcast with Justin Gaethje, and dude, the whole time I was watching that, I'm like, bro, like he seems so scared. Like he's not talking with confidence. Like I've heard him before, and he is a very like classic, just chill. Like he's not a very like, fuck you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you type guy. Mm-hmm. But like just the way he was talking was just like, he didn't seem very like confident that he seemed like he was a little on edge about this fight, and fuck, second round, he got submitted, bro. Just absolutely choked the fuck out. It was crazy. I was like, yo. But yeah, Charles Oliveira won that fight. I wanted to bring up the Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler fight, bro. If you guys didn't see, maybe we can throw up the clip or something, bro, or the picture at least. But bro, this guy got Michael Chandler just absolutely fucking knocked out Ferguson with this kick, bro. It was crazy. Just kicked him right on the chin. You see it?
Dude,
bro,
gnarly.
I mean, like he discombobulated his whole face. Like, bro, like the kick was going upward. His face was going downward, bro. Like that shit was nuts. Seeing that shit live and like just to see that kick, like boom, connect. I was like,
dude, it was a clean kick too.
And Joe Rogan and all them were like, oh my God. Like, dude, that shit was nuts, bro. Talk about a fight. I think that was a second round knockout too, I believe. But to me, the biggest thing about that fight is like, think about it. Like you talk shit with somebody, you go out there and you beat the shit out of each other. You kick the shit out of somebody like that. Like you just do that to them. And after the fight, they go in the backstage, they shower up, talk to their team, whatever. Then they go and they see each other. It's all hugs and loves after, bro. Like it's crazy how much respect that one, the UFC has for each other, but two, that, two great fighters like that have for each other.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that, hey man, yeah, you just kicked the fucking living shit out of me. And like, I'm going to be a meme forever, but hey, I still respect the hell out of you. Like that to me is what's awesome about the sport. Cause like, think about it, bro. Like that's not an everyday thing. Where you're just putting yourself, we're not just getting out here getting our face kicked like that. And, just.
Yo, Luke, you want to go fucking trade kicks right now at the park?
Yeah, bro. And just dabbing each other up after. Like, we're not, if you kick the shit out of me like that, I'm not dabbing you up after that.
Right.
Like, bro, I'm like, what the hell? Yeah. But no, dude, I just thought that shit was crazy. I had to highlight that. And, and then on the chick fight, bro, we had Carla Esparza and Thug Rose. And that was probably the most boring fight of 2022, bro. I mean, when I tell you Thug Rose didn't throw a single punch, she didn't throw a single punch, bro. She threw literally like a handful of punches. It was, I don't know. I think that their game plan was to go in there and look for a time to attack. Cause I don't know what it was, bro. When the fans were booing and everything, like after the round and everything, her coach and everything would be like, hey, it's all right. It's all right. Like, stay with our plan. Don't listen to them. Don't listen. Just stay with our plan. Like, stay with us. Stay with us. And you're like, what do you mean? Like, go out there and beat the shit out of her. But like, I mean, give it Carla. I mean, bro, she's a dog of a fighter, but I didn't get the scenario. And Thug Rose literally just got her shit fucking, like, she literally just stood there, trained for 6 weeks to stand there and literally hand her fucking belt over.
Was she getting her ass beat?
No, dude.
There wasn't punches down,
bro. Like, it was a boring fight. It was probably one of the most unwatchable fights in 2022, bro. It was boring. Like Carla, like, she tried, like, she was putting it, like, it wasn't a bad fight on Carla's end. She did her job to win the fight. It was just the fact, like, why didn't Thug actually fight? Like, before she's in people's faces. She's trying to beat the shit out of you. She's trying to fucking give you that one girl. She put her fucked up her head, and like, she's trying to fuck you up, dude. And like this fight, the game plan, like they totally switched up the game plan. I don't know what it was, or what she was thinking, or what she came in thinking, or what the whole thing was. But she said she even felt like she won the fight. And I was like, yo, what? Like, I don't know. Like,
did she have the belt prior?
Yeah, she had, but that's why, like, you know, because Carla didn't knock her out or anything. But it's like, yo, you literally didn't throw any punches. Like, how are you gonna win if you can't walk into the ring and just expect to win like that? Like, when I talked, she didn't throw any punches. You know, go back and watch the fight. She threw a handful of punches.
That's crazy, dude.
Like, it's crazy.
That's unheard of. I've never heard of that.
Yeah, dude. So I mean, UFC 274 is electric for sure.
You know, before we wrap it up, I wanted to go back on something that you just said. What I find most crazy is like how these UFC fighters can literally just flip a switch when they need to. You know, when the time for the fight comes, like they're in a whole different mindset. It's war. You know, they're going in there expecting to either die or win. Mm-hmm. And then like, I just find it nuts how like as soon as the fight's over, they can just flip that switch off and then just be buddies.
Yep.
After just literally beating the shit out of each other. Yeah. Like, dude, you just got sent to a whole nother dimension by a kick. Like it happened probably so fast. Like he's like in the ring, boom. And next thing you know, you wake up and you've lost the fight and you're going to go dab up the other dude.
Yeah. I mean, cause he didn't, I mean, not feel that, but like he didn't, it just happened so quick that he was asleep. Everything probably felt like 2 minutes. Yeah. And then he just woke up, was like, oh shit, damn. And then went back to the dugout. Went back to the dugout. Fucking sat down on the fuck. It was like, fuck, nah. But went back to the locker room. You know, it was like, all right, next game plan, let's get it going. You know. Mm-hmm. But yeah, no, it's crazy. I couldn't imagine. Like, I just couldn't imagine getting knocked out either way like that. I mean, it's so vicious to see those clean just leg kicks. I mean, overall, like I would rather be punched than kicked, not like knockout wise. But I mean, I love seeing just some nice fucking solid, just connect, punch, just fucking knock them out. But I mean, those leg kicks, oh my God.
Those gotta hurt so bad.
Dude, they're so violent, bro.
I
couldn't imagine that.
Okay, before we close it out, let me ask you this question. So you just said that you'd rather take a punch over a kick. Okay, would you take a punch to the face from Kamaru Usman for $100,000? I mean, dude, you get knocked out, right? I mean, you're not even gonna feel it. Maybe like once you wake up and you might be a little sore, but $100,000 punch to the face, you're immediately knocked out. It's going to happen so fast that you won't even know it. You'll be $100,000 richer.
You know, I'll say this is the sad thing about society, bro, but I'll do it if there's a video. If we right? Like, I'm not going to do it for
if you get the tag or what?
No, like I'm saying, like I'll do it. Like if we take a video, but like that's the sad thing about society that I got to do it for a video. You know what I mean? Dude, but like,
come on.
At the end of the day, I wouldn't just do it just to fucking do it and get $100,000. Like I would want it to be like, yo, look what I fucking. Because then, like, if I were going around telling people like, yo, I just fucking got cashed out because Kamaru Usman just punched me. They're gonna be like, no way, show me the video. I'm like, I didn't take a video. I'm like, oh no, you didn't.
Okay,
you know what I mean? But like at the same time, though, it is sad that like. I have to say that, like, if there's a video involved. But yeah, no, for sure.
$100,000.
Yeah, I would do it. Video. I mean, because like at least if I do have to go to the hospital, no more than 20 G's are going out of that. Right. You know, so I'm
you got 80 G's
still
left.
Got 80 G's, you know, and a headache. So
yeah, and a headache.
Yeah,
you're stupid. All right, bro. Is that everything for everyone? Is that
like I said, there's enough we could talk. There's so much more we could talk about. But we're trying to keep them a little shorter. Hopefully you guys are like staying through longer and hanging out with us and dropping a like. If you're still here and you haven't dropped a like, make sure you drop a like, because what are you doing?
Exactly. And I hope you guys are having a very productive day. You know, hey, establish some change in your lives. Every day. I feel like there's a lot of times where we could get pretty comfortable with where we are.
Just get up and brush your teeth with your left hand. And if you're a lefty, get up and brush your teeth with your right hand. You know,
if you're a righty, wiping your ass, use your left hand.
Change. Just try something different, establish new ways, and, things will go up.
Yeah. I like that. But we appreciate you guys for tuning in every single week. We appreciate you guys, whether you guys are listening or watching us on YouTube. But if you guys are new here, you guys can find the podcast on Spotify or Apple Podcasts. Make sure you guys are leaving a dope review on there. Like he said, make sure you guys are liking the video, dropping a comment, and most importantly, pressing that subscribe button. Okay, guys. I think we're about 1.3K on YouTube.
Yep.
Let's get to 2,000. Let's get to 2,000. That's the new goal. And just recently, not too long ago, we reached 1,000 followers on Instagram. So, the next goal is what, 2,000 again?
Yes.
Get up another 1,000. Let's get there. But no, you guys can find our socials and everything down below. Everything about the podcast will be down below as well. And, make sure you guys are sharing the podcast. We love you guys and we thank you guys, and we will see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.